Everyone, this is Sandra at the Whispering Well. So today I'm out for a walk and I just thought I'd show you the old entrance. This is Pinewood Film Studios, which is not too far from me. This is the old entrance to the studios. The new one is further up there and round the bend. You can see on this sign it says Pinewood Studios. So the new entrance is further up there where that red car's going, and round to the left they've made a great big huge new entrance. But some of you might recognise this. For people in the UK, a lot of films get made here obviously, and a lot of the old carry-on films, which again UK people might remember, you know, the likes of Hattie Jacques and Kenneth Williams and all of those that starred in those. So I'll take you back on a bit of a walk today. It will be a bit jerky, I expect, but I'll try to keep the camera as reasonable as possible. So I just thought it's quite a nice day today, so I thought ideal opportunity to come out for a walk. So the film studios, I don't think they're doing a huge amount at the moment. This road is quite busy because it's the main road up to the studios. It's a really long road right the way down, but I'm gonna turn left in a little while that takes us into Pinewood Green, which is like, it's just houses and stuff, but I'll show you. And I'm not sure if she still lives there, but Sid James, who used to star in the carry-on films that passed away quite a long time ago, his wife lived on Pinewood Green. Like I say, I'm not sure if she still lives there, and if she did, she'd be very elderly, I would imagine, by now. So sorry about the view of the bins as well. It's bin day today, so we've got all the dustbin men coming round emptying the bins. But this house, just as we come round on the corner just over there, that's where Sid James's wife used to live. But like I say, I'm not sure she still lives there. Okay, so we're going to have to walk on the grass a little bit down here because you've got all cars parked along here. Normally it wouldn't be as bad as this, but there's still people that obviously are not working at the moment with the whole COVID thing. So yeah, so I just thought I'd film, you know, outside. It's just nice sometimes just to get out for a little while instead of, you know, being shut inside, because it drives me mad after a while, you know. And I'm not on my own a lot of the time, so it's difficult for me to film, although what I'm now doing, I've got one of those gooseneck tablet holders, a second one, because I use one at my mum's when I film there, but I've got a second one to use at mine, so I can hopefully do a bit more filming with just to be a little bit of a different setup, that's all. There's a public footpath over there. This is Pinewood Close. All the really huge houses are. Well, a lot of the houses down here are massive anyway, but Pinewood Close, and one of the houses down there is the rectory where the vicar for the local church lives as well. Just carry on here. They've got some really cool trees where I always go to get conkers and stuff around here too. What I'll have to do is probably cross over the road. There's somebody coming with a dog, so to avoid that as well. So I just keep going for a minute. Okay, so yeah. So this goes round. If any of you remember the film Carry On Camping, you might remember that at the beginning of the film, Sid James and I think his name was something Breslaw. I know he was Bernie in the thing. I'm not sure if that was his real name. It might have been Bernard Breslaw. In the car with him going to pick up their girlfriends to go on a camping trip. And this is the road that they come down. They come round the bend further up down the bottom of the road. And they pull up at one of these houses along here. Of course it looks a bit different now, but when you watch that film you can still recognise the road. So this part is of the village is Pinewood Green. So you can see there's a lot of quite large houses here. So yeah, I always think to myself, God, I wish I had one of those houses. It's so nice and like really big, but well, you can dream. Yeah, so I should be doing some more videos. I've got a couple of decks to show. I've got a walkthrough to do of the Marseille deck that the lovely Moon Whisper sent to me. So I've got that. I've got a package that came today which I've picked up from my mum's, so I'll be doing a video of that, and I've got to get on with my Marseille series as well. I know I'm behind with things, but yeah, I'll get there eventually. They'll all get done eventually. So yeah, so anyway, I thought you might like to take a bit of a walk with me, even though this is kind of wobbly and all over the place. What I have got now is a selfie stick, and I thought if I put it on that, maybe it wouldn't be so wobbly. So I thought it might be an idea, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but you know, I could try it. Oops, because it's quite awkward with the type of case I've got with this phone trying to film anything. But anyway, I just thought you might like to see some of Pinewood Green, and that up there is the bend that goes around, and that's the bit you see in the Carry On film, Carry On Camping. So, and actually talking of Carry On Camping, that film, there's also a part in that where one of the guys goes to get milk at a farm, and that farm was the farm my dad lived at the time. And I remember him telling me the whole story of them wanting to use the farm for filming, and he said to them, because they wanted to use the front door, and he said, well, we never use the front door because it's always been stuck, we just use the back door. You know, he had his mum living with him then. And they said, oh, that's all right, we'll fix it. So because the film crew wanted to use the farm, they fixed the front door for them so that they could use it for the scene in the film. So yeah, but my dad had lots of like cool stories like that of different actors and stuff. I mean, he met quite a few people just in either from working on the farm or when he worked in other jobs after that, he met the guy that used to be in Dad's army, John Le Mesurier. He met him. He met Roger Moore, who was one of the James Bond actors. So, you know, he had quite a lot of good stories, my dad, and he had like stories from the farm as well where he worked. I always miss hearing them now that he's gone, you know, because his stories have gone as well, but I still remember them. And you know, I wish, even if he used to tell me a story multiple times, I still loved it. I still loved hearing all the stories of the farm and things like that. So yeah, he had some great stories and some funny stuff that happened and that as well. Well, I mean, I literally used to go to my mum's when he was alive, and we'd just sit at the table in the dining room for like hours just talking about stuff, and him telling me like his farm stories or different work stories and things that happened, and I used to love that. So I do kind of miss that, going round and visiting with him and listening to all the different things that used to happen, and from when he was younger as well. You know, the stories of him and his brother and sisters, and like my nan, so his mum. So yeah, but anyway, I'm waffling, rambling on. You probably don't want to hear any of this at all. See how nice and bright out it is now. So yeah, so just over there, there's like a group of trees right towards the end of the road, and those are the ones where you can get loads of conkers in about September, October time, maybe later, depending what the year's been like. And I always collect them and have them indoors because it keeps spiders away as well, which is a good thing, because there's one thing I don't like, it's spiders. So yeah, so anyway, it was just a little walk and me rambling nonsense at you, but yeah. Anyway, I'm sure I'll talk to you all soon. I hope everyone's doing well, and yeah, I will see you on the next one. Bye.